Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are at our second to last round, round 11 of Ascent Taipei, day two. So I finally got somebody, I was able to drag someone with me to co-cast for the next few rounds. How you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Leo. I'm also from the Philippines. I'll be joining Anton as a co-caster for the succeeding rounds.
Yeah, so thanks for coming on because everyone else decided to do side events
Yeah,
and you didn't. So
yeah, my head hurts already from the events yesterday.
yeah, and that would have been another 7 rounds. But the
Yeah,
pricing is very good if
yeah,
you
yeah.
join the what is it called? The
The
Grand
Grand
Library?
Arena,
Yeah,
the
the
Grand
Grand
Arena.
Arena. You get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
So everyone else wanted to play in side events. So we've got a good match for you guys. We've got Caben versus Pro
So,
An. So that's a world's competitor, two worlds competitors fighting against each other, and they're on not the same deck, but they're both playing Wind and they're both playing Assassin. So Caben, we've seen Caben. We haven't seen Caben, but we've seen his teammates, and they're all on the same deck. So he's playing Wind Umbra Tristan. Proan, on the other hand, is playing Wind Xander aggro. It's basically Wind allies, but Assassin. I think we've seen a game yesterday with someone else playing Wind Assassin aggro. So I don't know. What do you think? I've definitely in between rounds, I'll catch some of the. I like to watch the Wind Tristans because obviously I'm a Wind Tristan fan, and they can definitely fight aggro.
yeah. I think the Wintristans can what do you call this? Can go either aggro or
Yeah,
slower
yeah,
depending on the matchup. So I think if you're both on aggro, if it's let's say an aggro which is an ally deck, you can go to a mode where you control the board
yeah,
first before you go for the kill.
hmm
However, if you're both aggro,
yeah. You can just
you
go for
can
slice and
you
then just
can
kill them.
yeah you can go the faster route if you know you can outrace your
Yeah.
opponent.
I actually watched Sean play against Pro An earlier, and he was able to just hit level 3. He gets out Shadow's Claw, he gets out Gloamspire Mantle, and
Uh,
he kills the whole board, and then
yeah,
now he has an ambush, so you can never attack, you'll always
yeah,
lose your guy. So and then he can redirect all the attacks towards his shadow. So if he can get there, that's the
yeah,
problem. Is the board state gets out of control, you definitely are gonna lose the game. But if you're able to clear,
yeah.
and Caben's deck is playing a lot of allies. He plays Sable Remnant. He plays Sirocco Operative. Obviously, Sadi. Everyone loves Sadi. So there's a lot of options here. So Caben going first. I see the Stifling Trap already.
Yeah. What targets for the what are the targets for the stifling trap against Proan's
It's probably Shimmercloak Assassin.
Shimmer Cloak?
Or, yeah, it's most likely Shimmercloak. Or,
You're not gonna use it for on enter effects, or
yeah, at
you
this point, it just
just
becomes a kill spell.
the kill spell.
Because,
So it's like Wind just got 2 damage spell, right?
yeah, exactly. So, in a way, it's like a Sparkleite.
Yeah, it's
Like a
okay.
Lorraine Sparkleite. The main thing is that he doesn't play Dream. Oh no, he's playing Dream Fairy. So that's
Okay.
another option. Dream Fairy. It's the stealth targets you really
Yeah.
want to kill because you have a
You
harder time killing them. And then I think they're the only 2 HP allies. Everything else is 3.
yeah.
So starting with Outlook.
Outlook.
Outlook. This card is incredibly good. Allows you to and then
And
into
then
Aeson.
an Aeson.
That's another target. You can
Yeah.
hit Aeson. You can when someone plays Aeson, you can hit their
Uh,
target with like if they have a squirrel, you
yeah.
can stifling the squirrel to make the
To
Aeson bounce itself back. So Caben probably gonna level up and then gonna go backup charger
yeah,
instead.
and then so you can put to memory immediately.
Yep, he's gonna just
Yeah.
get his backup charger
Yeah.
draw. Wants to have a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Can't bring the Sadi back, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, Ran
Ye-
went shields down. So if Caben
Yeah.
can kill this Aeson, then
He's in a good spot. However, how many cards does Proan have in
no, he
his
has none
hand?
in hand because
Yeah.
he played
It's shields down, right?
ally into Aeson. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think
I
he can
can
go Sable Remnant here. Or actually, no, Sable Remnant only is one power
one, yeah.
since he's not.
It's not he's not yet an assassin.
He could play. What could he do here?
And just yeah, he should attack for 2 first, and then
Oh, I
just
think he's gonna return Sadi, then play her again.
nice.
Yeah, so he's gonna smack with Sadi, return her hand, and play her
Yeah.
again.
That's
And then
that's
get
a more
agility.
efficient line.
Yeah, and then he gets prep counter as well. So yeah, then he gets agility here. Sadi is so strong. What do you
Yeah.
think about agility? It seems very, very good.
Yeah. The first time I saw agility, I was like, this does nothing. But when I
Really?
play, yeah, I mean, it does. It didn't seem for me. It didn't seem as powerful as it was. But
Yeah.
when I was playing with Win Tristan yesterday,
Yeah.
I had a hard time.
Because every
Yeah,
turn they just get the,
yeah,
especially you play Fire Merlin. And
yeah.
your allies are easy to kill.
Yeah. So it's
Oh wait, right. He doesn't get the agility because it's a class bonus.
okay.
So I mean,
So
he still
just
killed the
yeah,
Aeson, and then he still has enough cards to return the Sadi back to hand. So, but yeah, I mean, if he was level 1 though, the agility there, he would be able to have 6 cards in hand.
yeah.
You can hold up Stifling, Zephyr, all this other stuff. So, ooh, that's Eternal Magistrate. Apparently, the card that used to be $3 and now it's
Yeah.
sold out
It's
because
15.
it has been doing super well in this
Yeah.
tournament.
Wind Allies still is a very consistent deck,
Yeah.
even if um some decks like some new decks go out in the meta. Wind
Wind Allies will never
yeah,
be gone
yeah.
until they print like Dark Hole into the game. Wind Allies will never be gone.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, when I watched Sean play against Pro-An, I saw him slice and dice two. Like he had two and a two-in charge mannequin and then a two-in lurking, and then Sean played slice and dice and
Yeah.
on 2 allies just to kill them and
So
control the board.
Kaban
Right?
leveled up.
Yeah, so he's gonna level up here. Oh, so you notice he's choosing to keep this lurking away for the
I
stealth.
saw tons of plays like on the stream yesterday where
Yeah.
they just leave the lurking.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because a lot of these decks play Poison Dagger.
Yeah.
So you just want to maintain as many guys on field.
Yeah. And then go for the just attack during
Yeah.
the dagger turn.
You know, a lot of back in the day, people were always greedy with lurking. They'll just throw it. But
So Kaban chose to put a prep counter for
yeah, choosing
the-
to no, he shows agility. It seems because he got the prep counter
from the Sadi.
from the Sadi. So that he picked agility. That's another thing about Tristan's knowing when to go agility, knowing when to go
The prep.
prep. It's like I think that's one of the biggest skills with her.
Yeah, I was playing yesterday. What do the Tristans usually do? Do they get 4 prep counters before they level to 2, or do they just level up regardless?
It's pretty.
What from what you've
From
seen
what I've
on
seen,
on the stream?
Ideally, you want to get 4, but sometimes you just can't.
Yeah, you just can.
And sometimes, actually, oftentimes, what I find is that these Tristans will play super
No, that's the same.
slowly, where they just sit at level 1 for
Yeah.
turns, like turns
That's
and turns.
I think that's a good thing with an Umbra Tristan deck.
Yeah.
You can go a bit faster, but you can also try to lock down the game.
If you have the right hand to go, like if you open like surveil
Yeah.
with another prep generator, you can just go to level 3 really quickly. Usually that's what you do against like Merlins,
Yeah,
but against aggro decks, you really can't afford to level up quickly. You want to really be bringing out all your regalia. You want to control the board, so you don't want to lose cards.
first. Yeah.
So and then you might be forced to spend prep counters on things. So yeah, here he gets the agility, which lets him add this reclaim back to hand. He'll probably reclaim the windmill engineer.
What's the card next to Sadi? Is that
That's a windmill engineer.
you draw an into
memory,
memory. Yeah, I saw tons of those.
Yeah.
Also
I was playing that in my Tristan list, and I'm like, it's a cycle card.
Yeah,
It's the forest cake of
it's like up 0. No, you don't lose any.
and it helps you. The thing about her that in particular is that she lets you with Sadi kill 3 power allies because windmill engineer swing and then Sadi swing, and it's 3 and 2, so it's just the right curve that you're able to play both of them on the same turn. Okay, Braun's got Dream Fairy, it seems. Outlook, Dream Fairy, Magistrate. 2 outlooks, I think. She's gonna bring out Dagger.
Yeah,
That's another thing, is Caven's deck also plays Dagger. And sometimes he just brings it out, and I'm like, not really. It's hard. It's hard to. No, like he'll bring it out early, and then I'm trying to think, like, when is he gonna use this? And then it feels like for turns, he just doesn't use it. Then eventually, when he does, the game ends.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna use it when for the kill.
yeah, but usually it's better when you have the slice and dices, just because. Ooh,
The
does he
Sable
have
Remnant.
something? No, he has no cleansing or anything. So that's a float that Caben can use to level up, but he's probably not gonna level up anytime soon.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
Braun has like nothing to keep this
So
outlook alive.
I
Actually.
think the question in everyone's mind is, how do you kill a Sadi?
Stifling trap her after she uses her effect. So who is he targeting here?
I think.
I think it's probably he has reclaim. So whichever he targets, either if it's Sadi, he just returns in hand. If it's Wind Engineer, he's gonna reclaim it. Yeah, so he's just gonna reclaim the Wind Engineer. So
he has 2 floating memories now.
Yeah, but he's probably
Yeah.
not gonna level up here. And he's gonna return Sadi to hand. So I think what's gonna he's actually getting a bit low. Wonder if he
Maybe
levels up or
maybe
goes
he
Star.
needs to level up just for the life.
I'm gonna go
No,
Tariff. So
it's a tariff.
this turn he can go Sadi plus Windmill Engineer, kill Lurking, Agility. What does he has? Stu Surveil the wins. He has that's another thing about K-Buzz is they play Innervate Agility,
Oh,
which is a card you haven't really seen much
yeah.
of, but it's really, really good in this deck because you can go level 2, draw,
Draw.
go
And
back
then
down to 1, go
down
back to
and then
2, and just keep like cycling. Or you can go level 3, you can go Shadow Reaver, and then go into Shadow Dancer, and then go back down to Shadow Reaver. So there's so many
Yeah.
tricks you can do with it. And the versatility of being able to pick either Spell Shroud or Stealth.
Yeah.
So against ally matchups, and remember, Innervate is whole board.
Yeah.
So it's not just
So
for yourself. It's
just
not like
yourself,
Banish. It actually affects your board. So here, if
So you
he
can
wants, he
actually
could
protect
Innervate.
your
Yeah, and
allies.
protect your board, and then your opponent tries to kill them, and then you just Innervate. So Agility, let's see what he chose to keep. Surveil, probably. Oh, he wants to put Sadi back to hand, get a prep counter, and then Surveil, and then get the 4th prep counter.
And then that's appropriate time to level up. So are you popping your tariff ring here or you wait for the dagger activation?
Well, you can
Okay,
because
you
it's
can,
a.
it's a
I'm not sure. Like, that's the GCR steal card. So Pro-An's playing the Diablerie, which is the card that steals your divine relic when you play it. So it's a one of. He's popping the tire ring here. I think he knows he's gonna level up next turn. So he doesn't want to be forced to interact much. He just wants to level up. And then he'll play in response, he'll play Sadi and the issue is if Pro-An has Stifling Trap, he can shut. Actually, he's probably just gonna play Stifling Surveil. So it's not
so
it's not as vulnerable.
and you're gonna have exactly 4 after that, right? 4
Yes.
preparation counters for the level 2 Tristan.
Okay.
A mercenary.
Holding up Incapacitate here is also scary because it can also stop. I don't think you're gonna incapacitate us.
What's the biggest thing you can incapacitate, or what's the best target for the incapacitate?
It really
against
depends
K-Buzz?
on the situation.
The situation.
Like if it's early, if it's in this kind of state.
In that state.
Well,
Is
that's
that
a magistrate
Yeah.
and it's imbued. So normally I'd say it's like Mastermind Scheme is probably the big one. Actually, I think Caven says isn't playing Mastermind Scheme. I think Sean plays Mastermind Scheme.
No,
does he?
Kaban plays for Mastermind.
Okay, so yeah,
schemes.
it's probably Mastermind Scheme, or you could like Innervate, like the Fogs, Innervates, the Veilings. Those are another big one. If you are trying to go for the kill, so yeah, he's gonna go for the level up here most likely. Oh, he's playing.
I think it's the end turn, so he's just gonna play 2 surveils.
Oh wait, he doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna Sadi. There we go. Okay, so I'm surprised he's doing it like this instead of leveling up first, so that he can control the banish. But maybe there's a card there he doesn't want to like. He wants to dilute the pool. Maybe draw. Oh wait, no, there was floating. Okay, so now he can't level
he
up.
has Strike Claim and Saber Remnant.
Yeah.
So he leveled up. He
So yeah, it
drew
didn't
two
actually
cards,
matter
yeah.
since he had the float anyway. So here he can't use this dungeon guide because of the
Magistrate.
magistrate, but he could try to kill her. But Pro-An's holding 3 cards,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be hard. He has a lot of cards, so he could go Sadi swing, and if he tries to reclaim it, you could incapacitate that,
Yeah.
and then you go. But then you probably don't have enough cards to DG after that. So let's see what he does. Magistrate is
I can see the other cards.
It's Dream Fairy.
No,
Outlook.
in
Oh,
Kaban's
hand. No, yeah. Especially when they have a lot of
Yeah,
cards in hand, it's hard to tell. But I know he has
I know.
Sadi. That's Outlook.
He already
that's-
put the
That's Shadow Strike. Okay, we're gonna go Sadi here most likely.
Yeah.
CSR.
CSR Sadi.
Is he gonna retaliate to kill the windmill? Probably.
Yeah.
Gonna let it go.
Because the Magistrate is gonna
Oh, I
die.
think maybe he's thinking about reclaiming it.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah, and then
Sadi.
that's
So Bran has nothing. Gonna let it go.
the dungeon guide play, right?
Yeah.
Or
The,
no?
the problem is he worried about Stifling Trap?
Yes.
Right? So if you play Dungeon Guide here and then she gets stifled, though what he can do, he has enough cards to play Dungeon Guide into Reclaim, I think.
Yeah.
And you can use the Reclaim to dodge a Stifling Trap.
Yes, because the target
Because the
isn't
target
there
is gone.
anymore.
Exactly. So I think he has enough cards. That would be we need 8 cards and he has like a million cards. So or he just plays it slow. He's gonna get agility at the end of the turn too, so If he wants to, he could just sit at level 2, though he's at 9 damage taken. That means he has 13 life left, and there's a dagger on field.
Yeah,
A bit scary.
because he really can't not
Yeah,
interact
okay, he's
with
going
it.
for it. Okay, no stifling trap. Okay.
Man.
I expect him to go into...
The Shadow Reaver.
No, I expect him to go Shadow Dancer here.
Dancer.
I think you...
Just for the redirection.
They only really go Shadow Reaver in...
slower
Actually,
matchups.
what Kevin told me is that he likes going Shadow Reaver in Assassin when he plays against Fire Xander or against other Tristan. So maybe he goes Shadow Reaver here because
you can use more
all of the Assassin cards or work. Even if you get allies, it's still okay. But the issue is
I think if you get the powerful actions.
Yeah, he's thinking about it, but at the same time, if he doesn't need to go Shadow Reaver, he can just go for he's just gonna go Shadow Dancer. I think that's fine.
That's a more conservative play, right?
Oh my god, are
The
those
CSRs, ominous shadows.
Wait, I did. There are CSR shadows?
Yeah, you can get them from the event packs. Event kits from the MRC.
I didn't even know they had CSR shadows. Okay, is he gonna swing at Outlook or just go for face here? Oh, he cannot play this Mastermind scheme, unfortunately. He doesn't have enough cards in hand. I wonder, I really...
So if it's a Shadows clone,
yeah, so
it's
Shadows
still early.
I mean, he can just start going for damage here. This would be... Yeah, he's just gonna go for it. I think he's thinking about killing this Outlook, maybe. Yeah, he's going for Outlook. Yeah, he wants to just play conservatively. And then go swing. Actually,
that's
only needs
enough.
one. Yeah.
It's 2.
And then just one to face.
One to face, and then
I think he
are
knows he's
you
in
gonna
control.
attack with the ominous shadow, or are
You cannot attack because you can only attack things that Tristan has dealt damage to. So
no, he has already dealt damage.
no, but he dealt damage to the Outlook. He can't target the champion.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I forgot.
Yeah, so in this case, Proman's he's down on cards. And Kaban's at level 3.
Yeah.
So he can either go for a big Shadow Strike or he can play slow and just like redirecting all of these attacks.
I think
the Power Cell.
Yeah, the Wolves and Power Cell. I think the most consistent play would be to just redirect the attacks to.
And Kaban has a lot of cards. He can
shadows.
even go for... I think if he pops the dagger, he's probably gonna start redirecting. But I think he's okay to take damage. He still has a lot of life. There's only one ally on board. And then I think he's probably gonna go maybe Gloam Spire Mantle.
Gloam Spire Mantle.
Because once Gloam Spire Mantle drops, every time something attacks, your entire
you're gonna hit it.
Yeah, your entire army gets to just drop and is he gonna play? Oh, he's playing the Innervate now. Okay. So I think the important thing, he already has the Shadow's Claw and he already has the Shadows. Yeah. So even if he goes back down to Tristan 2, he can still use them.
And I think the only Umbra cards he has are
just Shadow Strike. It's just Shadow Strike. So once you get Shadow's Claw, you're kind of fine to do that. Also, which did he choose? Did he choose Stealth? I assume he chose Stealth.
Yeah, most probably.
I mean, there's no spells in I guess there's Recon.
Just maybe a precaution to the dagger turn.
And then next turn he gets to... I think he has another dungeon guide, so he can dungeon guide to...
He put the first dungeon guide in his memory when he played something earlier.
So if he wants to, he could like level again, but he really doesn't have to. Okay, he's gonna hit the Shadow with the Dream Berry.
That's such a feel bad play.
Yeah, or like Zephyring Shadow. It's like it doesn't feel great, but sometimes you have to.
You have to.
So what's he gonna bring out here? Maybe Boots, probably.
Boots.
Yeah, he's gonna bring out Boots. He has Incapacitate too. I wonder if he can... He doesn't have his dagger out. I think he's gonna dungeon guide back up to 3 again. And then probably try and go for the kill there.
Yeah. I think it's just 12 life, right?
Yeah, he has to do 12 damage. So if he has 2 more Shadows... Shadows... Does he have Shadow Strike still? Yeah, I think he still has Shadow Strike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Then he can pop the Boots to get an extra draw. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm sure he can get there.
It depends on what's in his hand.
Rohan has Dream Berry, Incapacitate, and Inspiring Call, so he has nothing interactive
That's a
here.
DG play.
See, this is why Innervate is so... I remember Innervate, I was like, I know this card is super strong, but there wasn't a good enough payoff in the other wind decks
Yeah, yeah.
before this. And now we have a Tristan's on enters are so
Yeah.
good that
But
it
you
just
can,
works.
yeah.
Then I think he has Shadow Strike still, so you just go
But you
Shadow
don't
Strike.
have any trouble just like playing an innervate, regardless of whether you can maximize
Yeah.
its value.
So 1,
So 1,
2,
3,
2,
4, 5,
2,
6,
2, 1.
1.
Any
And then
ally does
any
it?
ally.
Or is he just gonna sit on this? Like he can.
Mm,
Oh, he has no allies actually. I think he's gonna sit on this.
yeah.
He's gonna pop
Yeah.
boots, try and find it.
Try and go
Oh,
for the kill.
is that Dungeon Guide? No, I think it's
Yeah,
another incapacitate. So I think he just passes here.
yeah, he has tons of life.
He could actually go Mastermind Scheme and then double his prep and then just redirect every attack to a shadow if he
The
wants to.
shadow.
I think that's what he's doing.
What's
So
your opinion on Mastermind Scheme?
I think the card is strong, but
Is it worth he has Kaban has 4 copies in his deck.
I think usually they side them out against some of the more aggressive decks. They'll just choose to side it out because okay, so they're
That's
scooping
game.
up
That's
already.
game.
Yeah, at
So
this point you can't control.
yeah.
Like the board is completely
Mm.
out of control already. 3 shadows and Sadi and a million other allies. So definitely
So what are the sideboard
right.
choices for both Pro-An and
I
K1?
think Kaban will most likely put in the slice and dice.
The slice
Because
and dice.
when you either you can use it to clear board or you can use it to just try and push for damage.
Push
So you
for
might not
damage,
even level up
yeah.
to 3 anymore. Most likely will probably put in snaring fumes in
Mm,
because that also helps control board and it's also a float.
yeah.
Arrow trap maybe, and resolute for sure.
Resolute for
Resolute's
sure.
definitely
Yeah.
coming in. On Pro-An side, what does he have in here? He's got deflecting edge, reprogram.
Deflecting,
Reprogram is probably
Yeah.
reprogram is actually good because they
Yeah.
play the automatons. So if you
Yeah,
reprogram like like a Sirocco
Hero for
or
the
Sable
Shimmer
Remnants,
the same.
yeah, they also play Shimmer Cloak. So there's a lot of automatons. So you probably want to put reprogram in,
Just
and then probably veiling.
the veiling.
Yeah, that's the thing about Wind Assassins. You don't have to go all in aggro. You can also play
Yeah.
cards like veiling. I mean, Alec is also
Does
playing veiling.
Kaban
So.
have veiling in his deck?
Yeah, they play veiling. They play.
Yeah, it's in his main board.
Yeah, they have veiling. They have
4
resolute.
veilings, yeah.
They have resolute, veiling, and innervate. So they have 3 different
Yeah.
fogs that they can put in their deck.
I think yesterday's game where it's Snap versus Terry.
Yeah,
I think they've discussed that the true champion gaming decks, they put in 4 veilings because in their meta there are tons of Fire Xander
Yeah.
decks. So
yeah. So far, what I've noticed is that Fire Xander is actually easier to beat for this deck than Wind Allies because
yeah.
you just have to block the dagger turn,
Block
and
the
then
dagger
you're
turn.
fine. And then you also have cleansing, which is really good against Fire Xander. But against Wind Allies, they have so many 3 cost or 3 HP allies, and they have lots of interactive spells.
And Fire Xander struggles with Wind allies.
Yeah, Fire
Even
Xander just struggles against Wind in general, I'd say, but he definitely can if he opens well, and he's able to dodge the
So
opponent's
what are you
stuff.
usually removing for those sideboard cards?
Mm,
What are the cards that you
most likely some of the Umbra cards.
The Umbra
Probably
the
maybe
Shadow
removes like
Strikes?
1 or 2 Shadow Strikes, and potentially can remove some Mastermind schemes too, just because he doesn't need them. I mean, there you saw Caban did go to level 3, and he did use the Umbra cards, but
Yeah.
I mean, there he
did-
actually
yeah.
he didn't even use
He
Shadow
did-
Strike.
yeah, he didn't even use.
Like he just needed to get the shadows actually, and Shadow Squall. So
And the
really,
shadows.
you don't need the Umbra cards. So in a match, you see, Rowan is putting in Slice and Dice instead. He's re-sleeving. He doesn't have extra sleeves.
So many cards in Kaban.
So there, he's looking at this Arrow Trap, Slice and Dice. Which ones is he going to choose? Okay, he's putting Resolute in for sure. Arrow Trap. Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
He's removing the Umbra cards, right?
I think, yeah. It seems like he's removing 2 Shadow Strikes. I think that's another thing about Tristan that makes her really hard is that like TCG's list is 15 main board cards or
Yeah.
main deck cards. They don't play any material deck sideboard, so they have so much choices
Space, They have
to
so much.
add deck cards. So you can see they play things like Cleansing Reunion, which works against fire decks, floating memory decks. They get to play things like Arrow Trap,
Like Arrow Trap.
which is such a weird card. Like you don't usually see that, but then it actually comes in clutch against maybe something like Merlin, right? You can destroy a deer with it. They get to put in things like incapacitates and outlooks. The one thing that is missing, I think, from their deck that I was discussing it with them is that they really are gonna consider is probably Eternal Magistrate.
Okay.
And while Magistrate is it's definitely better in some matchups than others, I think Xander absolutely hates it. Sylvie, she can struggle into it as well because she also does a lot of
Yeah.
regalia
Shenanigans,
removing. Yeah.
like
So
the QSG into
QSG into something or Gaia's Blessing. Like she
Guy's
has lots of,
Blessing.
or even just like Dungeon Guiding to 3.
I think
Before
it's
3,
the
she's kind of weak.
QSG into Stone Scale
Yeah,
Band
QSG into Stone Scale into
into
Gaia's
Gaia.
Blessing. Those are all things you can stuff with Magistrate. So I think Magistrate's a good choice, but then I can see why they wouldn't play her. But they're considering it.
It's well, I think it would depend on the overall meta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luxem is probably the deck that it hurts the most, just because they have a really hard time killing it. Like all you have is Thieving Cut. That's it. So if you don't have a Thieving Cut, and even then they could just reclaim it, and then chances are if you Thieving Cut, you don't want to play Dungeon Guide right
Yeah,
after because
because
you won't have
you don't have
you have
enough
enough cards.
influence.
And if you actually do have enough, you're gonna end up risking banishing Luxem cards.
Yeah.
So, all right. Oh, Gildas, Shimmer Cloak, Opener.
Roan gets to go first. So he decided to go
Yeah,
first,
decided to
right?
go first since he lost round 1. He gets to choose. Interesting to choose the Vanguard. I guess it can retaliate. Most of the allies in Kaban's deck are 2 power, so if he plays Sadi and tries to kill it, she'll just retaliate. So not really. Instead of playing Shimmer Cloak and potentially having it get Stifling Trap, it makes
Yeah.
sense to just bring out
To
Vanguard.
bring
here.
out the Vanguard. At least it's a little bit fatter.
Yeah, exactly. Like having your Shimmer Cloak stifled or Dream Fairy is probably really bad. Actually, TCG's not playing Dream Fairy, but if they were, it would be really bad. He might just play Sadi here. And he's just gonna play Sadi and then swing face and then return with a
And then
flame.
return.
Oh, he's gonna play
it's
Surveil. Oh, another one. I think he's gonna Surveil this pass and then maybe, or is he gonna play Sadi here? Okay, he gets to play Sadi here because he went second. And then just swing face.
Sadi and then swing face.
Yeah.
And then you have protection for Sadi.
Yeah, and if Proan chooses not to hit Sadi, he can. And he doesn't have enough cards to play that Surveil. Okay, backup charger, best material deck card.
How
I
much
mean,
is it going for nowadays?
I think it was like $15. How much are I remember? I don't know. What was someone selling it for it back?
In TCG, I think it's like around $10,
Yeah,
10 US, 10
to
US,
15, something like that.
10 to 15.
But in the Philippines, we were
It's
selling
like
it for
20,
outrageous
20,
prices. That's
20
like
US
for
dollars.
1,500 pesos or something for a backup charger.
Yeah, for a rare.
Yeah, but it's a material deck, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Okay.
So Pro-An plays a Shimmer Cloak.
Yeah, just going for face. Oh my god.
Yeah, another to face. So why
Choosing not to swing with the Vanguard. I think
what's
the problem with swing with Vanguard is that it lets the Sadi can't hit the Shimmer
can't hit
Cloaks
the Shimmer Cloaks
because
so
of
it lets you give Sadi value.
yeah. So Sadi doesn't have a target to get
kill.
agility here. So really, really heads up. That's also why a lot of these players will, if they're in level 1, they'll just leave the Lurkings up so that Sadi can never really do anything. So we're already seeing good adaptations on how to fight around Sadi. She's not like the most unbeatable card in the world.
But she causes tons of headaches.
Yes,
you
definitely.
Need to,
You have to think a lot when you're playing against her. I think Kaban is thinking about whether he should return Sadi or not. He also
he has a Fairy Whisper.
Yeah, he has a Fairy Whisper. So he's thinking, I think, between that and probably, I don't know, does he want to level up here? Does he want to go, what is that? That looks like boots? No. He can't go backup charger here, so he has to go either ring or level up. Or he could go tariff. He could go early tariff. Rowan also had a Attune to win, so next turn, if all these 3 stay, he's gonna Attune.
Oh, she goes for the GCR play.
Oh, Innervate is useless right now. You're not level 1. You're gonna play Fairy Whispers into Sadi.
Fairy Whispers for the that's a pre-recollection.
Yeah, pre-recollections, Fairy Whispers. Then he's probably gonna Sadi after. Arrow Trap is good.
Does he have any cards left for Sadi?
Yes, because he's gonna. The Fairy Whispers is gonna put another card inside.
Into hand. No, that's not into memory. What's the other card that goes into memory? The Sirocco. Or
Scout the Land also goes to hand.
Scout
that goes to hand as well. It's Scry that goes to memory.
He shows a Stifling.
Then return Sadi. Yeah, she's really not doing anything right now just because he doesn't have a target to kill her with, to get agility with, so he's just gonna put her back in hand. Oh my god, arrow trap, arrow trap. He
That's the shot.
he has an ensnaring fumes, I think. Or what is that?
So yeah,
No, I think those are stifling. Actually, yeah, he has resolute, so he
he
could
has
resolute
resolute, yeah.
here probably. But
And a
then
veiling, he has a veiling.
yeah, the issue is definitely that Proan's gonna most likely attune here, so he might just pass and then stifling these two.
How many atoms does he have?
He had
He has
one.
three.
He had one.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
in
yeah.
deck, he
In
has
the
two.
deck, he has
He
three.
had one in hand earlier, so I think he's gonna attune. Then I think Caban might choose to play
So
the stiflings to
if
kill
you know
them.
that your opponent has an attune, would you try to save your incapacitates for? I mean, because your it still does not have class bonus, so it
I think
costs a
it's
bit.
most likely
Okay,
better. Yeah, I
he
think
just
it's
goes for
better
the
to just
kill.
kill them
Yeah,
because even if you incapacitate on the tune, they're still on
there's
field.
yeah.
You still have to deal with them. Oh, he also has veiling. Yeah, he has a lot of fogs here.
So a stifling to the first shimmer flow,
Is he gonna stifling the other one too? He might.
maybe.
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Because assassins don't really have true sights, right?
Yeah, they really don't.
Yeah. So
That's probably the biggest weakness they have is they don't have good ways of getting around stealth. Especially if you're not playing Dream Fairy. So okay, he's just gonna play Surveil
survey.
here. If he needs to stifle, he can stifle on Pro An's turn.
Yeah.
Pro An can't really play Incapacitate because it costs 4. So
So what's this? Is this just a GCR play or a
probably a Bobble. Or he might go Poison Dagger here.
dagger? That be enough. Well, he can go a dagger for like at the threat.
Yeah. I mean Gaben is at 4, so and he's still Spirit, so
Yeah.
next turn he's gonna be forced to level up at least. But I'm pretty sure he was gonna do that anyway already. But yeah, he has Veiling, he has Resolute, he has Innervate.
Yeah. He has tons of ways of protecting
Yeah, I
himself.
remember I saw a game. I'm like, he's level 2 Tristan, but he had 2 Dungeon Guides on field. And I'm like, how did that happen? And like, oh yeah, right. He probably leveled up, Innervate, Dungeon Guide again.
Oh, it's a sword of seeking.
I mean, that doesn't have True Sight because
Yeah.
okay,
It's a class bonus.
he's gonna pre-rec,
Does he
play
have
the
a
Resolute.
the other one, the inspiring? He has.
Yeah, he has
So
Inspiring.
Rohan has an inspiring, so that might be a signal for an inspiring call play.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Okay,
it's a
so he can.
Gildas. Balanced Gildas.
He can play that too now. Okay, gonna level up. Lost an arrow trap. Is he gonna go agility here or prep?
It
I mean,
depends on that.
if he goes prep here, he gets 4 for his
Does
level
he have
3.
any dungeon guides in his hand?
Doesn't seem like it. Choosing to go prep here. I think he has the veiling, so he feels safe. He has innervate. Yeah, I think especially because you have innervate, you wanna like go 2, draw 2, innervate back down to
Yeah.
1, then draw again.
So the preparation, having 4 preparation counters is
Yeah, it's very good. So he's probably gonna go Sadi here, and then swing at.
is he can he kill the
He
Gildas?
can't kill Gildas because he has no other ally on field. Yeah, I'm not sure what he can do here. He has a bunch of defensive spells. Oh, he has Shimmer Cloak. Okay.
Okay.
So he's gonna go Shimmer Cloak into Sadi. The problem is Bro has 4 cards.
Yeah.
Or 3 cards. So
Most likely have some
he actually has nothing.
protecting.
He actually has nothing. But
Okay, it's an inspiring call, an attune, and another one I can see.
it's a Gildas inspiring call too. So
Okay.
the issue there, you could go for the Gildas here, but then
You don't really know what's
yeah, you have no idea. Like he could have
Like-
deflecting edge. You could have reclaim. He could have anything really. So I guess K-Bench is gonna take the safe path and just hit face, and then reclaim. Probably gonna reclaim back the Shimmer Cloak to level up, or he goes Veiling here maybe.
So it's a tariff thing.
Yeah, he's probably worried about Slice and Dice because if you go Slice and Dice on its own will do 9 damage.
9, right.
So you're already at 4. So if you level up
13
here,
and just 2.
maybe 13.
He's dead from a slice and dice with
Yeah.
the Shimmer Cloak.
Yeah, I can't believe Slice and Dice only costs 2.
Yeah.
But I guess you need
You need
3
four
prep.
three, is it 3 or 4?
It's 3.
It's 3. The
But if you want to
want
use it's for Assassin's Ripper.
the Ripper, right? And then you need 5 if you want to have an outlook.
Oh, he's gonna use the power cell. All right, I think Gaiman is just gonna play.
Veiling, right?
Yeah, he's gonna play the Veiling now
Before anything bad happens.
sort
And
of
showing
showing
to
you that you are not
innervates
killing me anytime soon.
anytime soon.
Yeah, so at this point, when your opponent shows you that they have two innervates, you kind of have to level up and get incapacitate life because you were never killing them otherwise. So
So are you gonna brace yourself for like a more grindy and
yeah,
longer
for
game?
sure. There's that to
Yeah,
win. Okay.
that's the grindier
Here's the
play.
issue though: is if Kaban draws that ensnaring fumes, he can
Yeah.
remove all of the counters from all these cards. So and yeah, and because of innervate, doesn't matter how much power your allies have if you can
Yeah.
just keep getting stealth every turn. So
Is that Gilda's balanced?
that's a Gilda's balance. That's +1 blocking. It's 5 blocking 3. So
Blocking
he can actually hit through this evading a
Yeah.
little bit, but it's fine. You know, he's gonna level up and then get draw 2.
Draw 2, and then he can innervate and get
The risk here is that he's risking losing the innervates off this level up because he put them down for the veiling. He lost 1.
lost.
Shadow Strike, you're probably not.
Yeah.
You're not too
They're not
upset
too
about
sad
that.
losing the
It's
shadow
not
strike.
that bad to lose Shadow Strike. You're probably not hitting level 3 anytime soon. He's gonna go
No, no, no.
Surveil here to get an extra prep and draw. That is Mastermind Scheme, I think. Okay, he's gonna pop the tariff now. Outlook is probably gonna be hard to play here.
Does he have any slice and dice in his hand?
I
It's
don't
a
see
Sadi.
one. Yeah, I don't see one. So I think he might just innervate back down to 1 after this. I think he's gonna play Sadi most likely, and then
Sadi, and then try to kill. Are you gonna try to swing for the Gildas here,
yeah, I would
or
most likely just try and kill Gildas here. Oh, Outlook, okay. And then is he gonna use the prep now? I think he might use it now to ensure that he can kill Gildas. And he's already at 6, so even if he uses up a prep, it's fine.
yeah,
May drop a card.
still enough?
Yeah, so I think yeah, you pop this, you get a glimpse too, so and then you play. Okay, no, he's just gonna pass. Like he knows he's gonna innervate,
Yeah.
so Prawn I don't think had an incapacitate in hand. Ooh, Asen is pretty good. Though your guys are at 2-1, so you probably don't even want to play him. I don't see a squirrel. Yeah, it's Shimmercloak Gilda, so I think he's just gonna go for the I think he's just gonna go for innervate here. Protect his board, level back down to heal 5
Heal
also.
5, and then you can choose to level up to draw 2 again.
Yeah, or he could just go for
I
maybe a
think
backup charger or something, but
yeah.
okay, stifling. Oh, he's waiting. Okay. Letting him draw up before innervating. I guess. I mean, Proan should know that there's
Yeah,
innervate because he revealed it.
he saw it.
He saw
already
it and he banished 1, so he knows there is one.
There's still one left.
He doesn't have incapacitate yet.
So are you gonna force the? You're just try and force the innervate, right?
Yeah, most likely. But maybe Cayman is healthy enough that he can actually take this. I think he's going to go for it though. Yeah, he's just gonna. He's just gonna
That's a safer play. He's recovering 5, and then
D-level.
de-leveling, and then most probably choosing stealth. Or yeah,
Oh no, he has to, he would never use
yeah.
spell shot against the Sword of Seeking does not lose.
Is it a class bonus?
Yes, it's warrior class bonus. So he gets to keep 2 allies on field at least. Now the question is, what is he going to materialize here? Most likely, I expect maybe he goes boots because it lets him draw a card.
Is he already at 6?
Yes, he has enough to play the boots. Right? Yeah, like he doesn't really have a reason to play anything. Like, unless he just wants to flood board more.
So
he's leveling back up.
Leveling back up to like draw 2 cards.
I think he's just looking for
Yeah.
that slice and dice. Oh, he won Mastermind Scheme. Gonna keep hunting for slice and dice. Reclaim, Sirocco. Sirocco's not the worst here. So maybe it's a bit late.
What
Maybe Maybe he just keeps maybe he keeps one reclaim
On
and then just
replay.
bottoms the other two. I mean, it gives you a
Yeah,
prep, but you already have a lot of prep. So it's like, do you really need it?
I think the reclaim is a safer option. Unless if you're Sirocco, you can like cycle your deck much faster. I mean, you can get to the slice and dice faster if he's looking for that.
Yeah, so he's gonna keep Sirocco, it seems. Draws Mastermind Scheme again. This is the problem with Mastermind Scheme. Sometimes you just draw.
You
I mean,
just throw it and it feels bad to just use it.
I think what Caben can do here is just Mastermind Scheme,
Master.
level up. Like you're probably not dead, right? From this point.
Uh yes, because I think he still has a resolute in his hand. So
No, he used it earlier.
the resolute.
Yeah, he used the Resolute earlier. So
Okay.
I think he might just do nothing here. Try and kill Gildas.
Try and kill
Force
Gildas.
something.
Yeah.
And then
Or something.
I think he gets to go Mastermind. He can go like Mastermind here and then just level up then Shadow Strike for.
Yes.
Or is he going for Sadi? He might. Okay, he's going for
The
Sadi.
Sadi and then try to kill the Gildas. Force your opponent to have something.
Okay, gonna Stifle.
Rifle and then you're gonna return the Sadi.
Makes me think he maybe should have played that Outlook. Just to guarantee that Gildas will die, but
Yeah.
I think he's at a life total where he's not at risk of dying yet. So I think he can take a turn here where he takes a lot of damage.
How about if your pro and materializes? Oh, it's a GCR.
Yeah, especially with no dagger.
With no dagger.
With no dagger, he's definitely alive here. Unless it's like a huge inspiring call turn, maybe. Okay, he's gonna pop. Yeah, he has inspiring call. So this is gonna be a lot.
So it's a more heads up play. That's just using the outlook last turn, right?
Yeah, I feel
just
you
killing
just
the Gildas.
I feel like you just get the outlook early on, and then now he can't do anything.
Yeah.
And then you're guaranteed to kill the Gildas.
And you're guaranteed to have agility, right?
Yes. Okay. Swung with Gildas first for balance.
It's a spiring call play.
Okay, that's
4,
he's alive. I
3,
think
and then 4.
this is gonna be that's a plus. That's 4, and then 3. So he's one life. Wow.
What are they? Is there
I think they're trying to make
make sure that of the damage
Yeah.
for 21
Yeah.
so.
Mhm.
Nagtagalog eh. Yes.
So here's the issue. Is like he can't play the Shadow Strike. He would be able to just kill here if he levels up and then doesn't miss. As long as he doesn't banish the wrong card,
the wrong card, right?
he could go for it because he has just to do. He can swing with Outlook for 1, puts him up to 6. You just have to do 13 damage. So if you level up and just Shadow Strike for 7 plus 4, 11, you have Shadows for 12. And then you hit with shadows. I think it's enough. So he has to not lose the shot. He has to not do Shadow Strike. I feel like he shouldn't have put it down actually, and he lost it.
He lost. But it's still a safer play because you can redirect the attacks to the.
But let's see. Maybe he has another way here because this is still 1, 2, 5, 6 damage. He can go Mastermind Scheme here and then just have trillion prep counters.
So the claw.
Yeah, claw. Yeah, it's unfortunate that he lost the. It's unfortunate that he lost the Shadow Strike there. Yeah. I don't know. I think you go for Mastermind and then just redirect every single attack.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you don't really have another way of surviving. This is how many allies? This is plus the sword swing. So that's 5 allies. So and then he can play more. So you're gonna need to have.
Or how about like removing a prep from Outlook and then just trying to kill the Gildas with Sadi?
It's possible, but let's see. What's he going to hit here?
And you definitely can't hit yeah. So he decides to kill the Gildas. So 2 and 2.
Deflecting edge.
Edge.
Yeah, that's
So 2. So he just goes for the face.
yeah. He's gonna play mastermind.
So
Hopefully, okay. So
and then try to survive, right?
he has 6, 12,
1, 2, 3, 4,
16. So he can redirect 8
8,
attacks.
8 attacks. And then live to fight another day.
Yeah. The next turn he can go or no, he can go backup charger because he has 3 cards.
Yeah.
Or he goes boots.
Boots.
Oh, he still has styrofoam.
Yeah.
He still had it this whole time. Yeah, I think he's gonna go backup tariff, most likely. No, I think Brian's thinking, oh my god, he can redirect every single attack now.
But you still need to force it, right?
Yes, you still need the force because otherwise, if you just don't do anything, then he's gonna draw Shadow Strike at some point and just kill you.
So are you gonna try to force it even though if it will like kill your the ominous shadows can retaliate, right? So
but they only retaliate for one.
but they can retaliate at the same time.
Oh
So
no,
you
it's
can,
only if you have Gloam Spire Mantle. Gloam Spire
okay.
Mantle gives them ambush, which is what
Okay.
Lurking Assailant has.
Okay, I forgot
Oh
about
wow,
that
so
part.
he's banishing 2 here. What's he
He's,
gonna add back?
he's leveling. Is he leveling up?
Incapacitate? Yeah, he's leveling up. Wait, no, he never used Incapacitate. What's he adding back with this?
Yeah, stifling.
Stifling. I mean, that can't hit champion, so not sure. Maybe he just wants life. I think he just wants life. Okay, you're gonna put Outlook down, maybe? Yeah, Outlook. Gets another prep.
So using the outlook.
Glimpsing. Bottoming another one. Swing.
So what card is he afraid of that he's using the outlook? A resolute
I
stand.
mean, he has 3 cards in hand, so it could be anything, really. Probably it could be another Innervate, for example. So that Gilda swung for 5, so the shadow actually took 2 damage.
Yeah. It's really hard to kill the ominous shadows.
Yeah, they prevent so much damage. But he can just choose to send it towards a different shadow, so
Yeah.
so most likely none of these are gonna die.
But you still try and make him use his preparation.
Yeah, you just have to. So there's
So
another
6
one.
more attacks and 5 more attacks.
I think he's trying to think if he can,
If he can,
because he can take the 1 power attack
one.
probably. I think he's okay with it, but then yeah, he's really thinking about it.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
it's better. It's safer. It depends on his end.
Yeah.
Well, if he draws an ensnaring fumes,
It would also remove his own shadows though, which is
Yeah.
the problem. I think the Shadow Strike is probably the most.
the most
Either he
I
finds
mean,
Shadow Strike or he finds Slice and Dice, or because right now, yeah, on field you would do.
11.
I wonder if he just should kill Outlook. Actually, if he knows he's not killing him this turn, maybe you just kill
Yeah.
Outlook. I think there's a lot of things he can bring out. Tariff, he can bring out Gloam Spire Mantle. He can bring out attacking.
Ano, he's still trying to make Keban use his preparation
Oh, so
counters.
your game is just gonna take this damage. He's okay with it.
It's one. Just
It's 1. He's okay with taking this. Actually, he's gonna go down to. He's gonna go down to 24. Actually,
if he tries to take the. So he's thinking if he should attack with the Shimmer Cloak, right? Rowan.
he could go. If he attacks with the Shimmer Cloak, so he's gonna. He's going on Mercenary Blade. I think he probably has Deflecting Edge. That's probably why he doesn't want to lose Sword of Seeking right now. Okay. Wing 1. He's gonna take 1, 2. Now he has to redirect this.
So he just forced the redirect.
He actually, yeah, he doesn't even have the Deflecting Edge in hand, but just to make Cayman think about it. So can he do it here? Backup Geo. So he's gonna go backup Charger. No Outlook here. I mean, he can only redirect another 4 more attacks after this. So
I think
he's gonna pop the Outlook now.
that's
Probably should have glimpsed first.
Yeah.
But
and look, he didn't
before
even
the
look
backup
at the card put by the.
oh, that's Slice and
Charger.
Dice. That's Slice and Dice.
Is that game?
That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Shadow's Claw. So you can swing 9 plus 1 because of Shadow's
9
Claw.
plus 1.
10.
11, 12, 13,
Yeah,
14, 15.
That should be game. So, and we know that Proan's hand and Outlook just
Oh,
popped,
yeah.
so that means he can't do anything
Can't
anymore.
do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, Caven's thinking he's mathing it out. I think he can do it. He drew the exact card he needed, and he has enough prep counters to do everything. So Proan's at 6, right? So 9 would be 15. He has to do another
So the slice and dice with the shadows now
is
is
10,
10, 11, 2 each from the ominous shadow. So that's 14, and that's
and then
15 from.
Outlook 15.
So I mean
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
21.
He's
So
at 16, so he just needs one more
one
ally.
more.
I know he still has the Sadi, but he'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
He can't
cards.
really play both the Sadi and the
But this is
slice and
hard.
dice.
This is so hard. I think he might be one off.
Yeah, he's one of. So
Unless
that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 20, 15, and 6, 21. Sanders Life is 22, right?
he bottomed it. Okay, I think he needs.
Okay.
He's like, I need to find Shadow Strikes. Oh, that
What's
was Sadi. So he has 2 Sadis in hand. Oh no, it's probably
he got overwhelmed by.
yeah. There's too many allies. Sadi again. So you can at least kill one of them,
You can try to kill the Outlook.
and then he probably has to use the shadows to kill one of the other allies. So Outlook is in effect right now. So no shenanigans, no deflecting edges or anything. So Outlook is 3, Gildas is 4. The Shimmer Cloaks are
2, but you can't really attack there.
yeah, so he's gonna
Just
kill Gildas.
kill the Gildas.
Outlook
Kill
gets
the Outlook
agility.
for the agility.
And he just has to hope that he can
Yes.
redirect every single. He can only redirect 3 attacks here. And so that means that if Proan has any ally, he should be able to win. Unless Caven has something in hand. I don't see Zephyr or anything.
We really didn't see his hand.
So he can take the swing with the sword, but then all these allies he has to redirect them.
Yeah.
So 2, 2. And then he plays Magistrate and attacks. Does he have anything? No, he has nothing. It's just Shimmer Cloak. And that's Slice and Dice.
Slice and dice. Maybe.
He doesn't have enough prep to play it, but he's just gonna attack. There's no more prep counters.
Yeah.
And that game,
That's 3 like.
oh yeah, that's
Oh.
it. That's it. So, oh my god, they only have 9 minutes left. I don't think they're gonna finish this game.
This is this.
This is time. This is still time. It's still Swiss.
It's not a top cut, right?
Yep. So it's still time. So I don't. I mean, if we're talking who's favored, definitely Proan is more favored.
Is there still a cut after the top 32?
Yes, there's top 8.
Top 8. So we can definitely like draw this and just hope for the.
I mean, Caben
better
said
standing.
himself that he would have offered an ID to
Okay.
his opponent if But I think he might have agreed to do it just for the stream label. But
Okay.
or maybe he feels favored into this matchup, so he decided he might as well take it. But yeah,
I think he's definitely favored.
7 minutes left.
Are they gonna continue?
I think
No, they're
they're still going.
yeah, no.
I mean, they might as well just play it out.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So, I think the really big thing there was losing that Shadow Strike.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe he shouldn't have put it down, but I can't remember exactly why did he only have 1 card in hand. Was that a Sadi return or
I already forgot.
I can't remember. But I think he innovated, right? So I think he could have left 1 card in hand. I don't remember.
I don't
but-
really remember as well.
But if he got lucky and he didn't lose that
Yeah,
Shadow Strike,
it was
he just
game.
wins the game on the spot. So
Yeah. I think what you said earlier was one of the. I think it was a play mistake not using the Outlook to kill the Gildas.
yeah.
That if he removed the Gildas from that point, it would have been easier for him to retain the.
Yeah, and if he preemptively,
Yeah.
if Braun preemptively uses like a deflecting edge, you can just hit something
ignore,
else.
yeah.
You can hit
Just ignore
or you can hit the Vanguard
the-
instead. You could kill something else, and then you have agility.
You have agility.
So let's see. I'm very
Yeah.
I'm very doubtful that they'll be able to finish this game in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Even
They didn't
even
even try to side out anything.
yeah, even when Pro An had like such a good start with the
Yeah.
Shimmer, it's still the game
still-
still took forever. So right, that's Windmill Engineer. I think no, that's Outlook.
It's an arrow trap. So
Oh no, yeah, Windmill
it's
Engineer. So we're gonna
engineer.
force cake at home, and then
That's
just
a
pass.
very good card.
Really, that's one of the best turn
Yeah.
ones. Either that or like Surveil turn one or Sadi turn
It's
one.
like a forest cake play, right?
It's forest cake, but it's on an ally. So if they don't kill her, then or you can reclaim her.
If it's an ally, it's a baby gray.
Oh yeah, it's a
player.
baby gray. Yeah, okay. But baby gray just in the hand, so it's still
Yeah,
better. Incapacitate is really good. He actually didn't draw Incapacitate last game, so he could never stop these innervates and veilings. Maybe actually instead of going for that turbocharge or the backup charger, maybe he should have just gone Tariff.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have just gone Tariff and then wait one more turn. Because you get to go.
But if he didn't bottom the slice and dice, wouldn't he be able to kill the or is his one?
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, he could have slice and diced allies if he wanted to, but he would have no preps to redirect anymore, or he would only have 3 left. So
it's an outlook.
So that's Magistrate, Outlook, Backup Charger.
Did you see some of the people's list? They run some people in the top 32 were running one of the turbocharge.
Yes, yeah.
That was such a good.
Yeah, I was as soon as I saw Backup Charger, I just put Backup Charger and 1 turbocharge and like, oh, so
really?
nice.
So you're one of those guys,
Yeah.
right? I was amazed when I saw that.
I mean, I think even without turbocharge, it's still worth it to play Backup Charger.
Yeah,
But if you wanna like the Rai, the Rai we saw was playing 2.
Okay.
So he just wants to see one of them at least. So interesting choice. He's gonna go Shimmer Cloak.
Shimmer Cloak and then
Try and kill Outlook.
Kill the outlook.
Especially
Especially if
of anything. Deflecting
it's a
edge.
deflecting edge. It's fine. At least you made him use the deflecting, and your Shimmer Cloak is already on the board.
But let's
So
see
it's,
maybe there's a
Bubble Play
Dream
from
Fairy coming. That's Gildas, I think. Squirrel. Zephyr.
Can he balance the Gildas?
I think he wouldn't have activated the bubble if he couldn't. So yeah. So he's probably gonna kill Outlook.
Kill the outlook first. And swing one at face.
Swing one at face.
Swing one at face.
And then nothing. He has
Nothing.
can't really do anything with. He can't play Shimmer Cloak. He doesn't want to play Squirrel for no reason. Gaben's gonna level up.
Leveling up. Level 1. What does he choose here?
Ooh, lost. Okay, you know what? That's probably not that bad. The Magistrate is still on field, so
Yeah. The dungeon guide doesn't have any use.
oh,
So he
choosing to
chooses
go for prep instead of agility.
He drew
Oh, he doesn't have
Shadow
Sadi. He has
Strike.
2 Shadow Strikes. That's
But he has a Resolute in his hand, so
okay. He's gonna go.
survey.
Oh, he drew another Shimmer Cloak. That's really good.
So he
can-
can already
He can at least kill Gildas here.
kill the Gildas. Or try to kill the Gildas and try to have. Well, he can
He can also
use
pop the power cell if he
use
wants.
the power cell for the Shimmer Cloak.
Though, yeah, he's gonna do it. He's
Yeah.
gonna pop power cell.
Just swing at Gildas for a more efficient play line.
Because even so in this case, he's just gonna hold up the Resolute
Yeah.
and the Veiling. Actually, he might arrow if he tries to attack with this Magistrate. He might arrow trap it.
What's the Eternal Magistrate's life? Is it
1-3.
2 or 3?
1-3.
Okay.
Okay, so
Is it worth using an arrow trap on the Magistrate?
well,
Even if
after
you lost
your dungeon guide,
guide?
probably not. Kevin might actually just level up here since he has 4
Yeah.
counters. I think he wants to dig for better cards.
Yeah. Especially he has like
Ooh.
those 2 Umbras. So
Yeah.
Magistrate
think he's
swinging
gonna
for
take all of it.
1.
Is he gonna? Oh, I think he's thinking about arrow trapping this.
Arrow trapping the.
He might
Shimmer
think. Yeah, I
Cloak.
think he's thinking about arrow trapping this. But then to arrow trap it, you need to spend prep counters. So, I mean, he might be okay with that though. Yeah, it seems like arrow trap.
Yeah.
Prepared will destroy it. If it's not prepared, it just goes
It's-
back to hand. Oh, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Okay, well, I mean, you ate the
Yeah.
Zephyr.
it's still a good play. You're forcing your opponent to interact with you.
I think he just goes ring here most likely.
Ring, yeah. Because he lost one prep counter.
Okay,
It's
boots.
a
Oh yeah,
boots,
he needs to get the fourth rep counter. So
So that gives him the
and he
fourth one.
drew surveil.
Well, Surveil gives him
Yeah, but he didn't know he was gonna
yeah.
draw the surveil here.
So surveilling,
Drawing into Sadi?
that looks like Asadi.
Or is it Mastermind? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's Sadi.
Yeah,
Of course. The surveil into Sadi.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you're just
And then
sometimes you're just
the
better.
outlook, right? Or
Going
the
for
magistrate
magistrate.
first.
Yeah. Right? Sadi agility gets to he's gonna put the shadow strikes back. Yeah. I think he's realizing that the way he wins his game is through shadow strike.
Shadow strike, right?
I think that's the really hard part about Tristan. You have to be very adaptable.
Yeah.
Same thing with Sylvie. Oh, he lost incapacitate too. No, he still doesn't have a dungeon guide, but I think Cayman knows he's gonna draw
Yeah.
two. It's not out of the realm of possibility that he draws dungeon.
What cards did Kaban leave in his memory?
I don't remember.
But there, I think it's one shadow strike.
He left one shadow strike for sure.
He only needs one, right?
Yeah, you only need one shadow strike. So he's gonna spend the prep to bring oh no, he's
using the prep for the Korhazi.
I think you let this go though.
Yeah, because you can Sadi, you can always.
It's unlikely that is he gonna play the veiling? I think it's unlikely that you die this turn.
Due to a dagger. How much damage is
this is 3, 4, 5,
damage?
and then you bring out Mercenary Blade. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6 cards in hand or 5 cards in hand. I think you're safe.
You're safe. So there's no need to like pre-play a Resolute or a Veiling.
I think
he's thinking.
He's really
thinking about it.
Yeah. I don't think you can kill with Mercenary Blade plus Shimmerclip plus
it's
Outlook
1,
is
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 5, 6. So that's just he still has to do another.
Unless he has like an Attune or an Inspiring.
And even an Attune, it's just plus 2 to the. Actually, if anything, you prefer for it to be allies because plus the dagger damage. So he'll be at 12. He has to do another 7 damage. So
1, 2.
And with only 5 cards in hand, or is that 4? 4, 5. He's gonna have 5 after draw. With only 5 in hand, I think you're fine.
So it's 1, 2. That's 1.
There.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 5, 13. 14, 15, 16.
I'm curious to see what he's gonna. I think he's.
I think you take it.
I think you take the risk.
Yeah, me too. It's
this feels like bait to me.
That feels like if there's another onboard ally,
if there was a third ally on field, I would definitely go for it. But then here, I feel like it's not enough. It's not enough. Unless it's. Can he balance a Gildus with a 5-card hand? No. So, yeah, I think you're safe.
So at worst, you're gonna play like an Attune or an Inspiring Call, but that still does not.
Probably the worst thing it could be is with 5-card hand, it's probably Ally plus Inspiring Call.
Ally plus Inspiring.
Because if it's let's say like a Lurking plus Inspiring Call would be 3. No, it'd be 4, 8.
Unless he drew a Squirrel.
Oh, Squirrel is also. Yeah, that's also.
It will present 2 damage with the dagger. So 2 squirrels will kill Kaban.
I think this is definitely a hard one. Whether you.
So time is called, I think. So
I'm not sure if they have.
0.
I'm not sure if they have. Yeah, they probably turn 1. Maybe Kaban's also thinking that he should just try and go for the draw here.
The draw
instead of risking it.
Yeah. If it's you can go for the draw, and then just play it.
Because I'm sure he can survive for another
2 turns.
2 turns. He just goes like Veiling here, then he goes Direfang, then he goes Resolute after. So
I saw. So time is called. Most probably the judge is informing them of the time.
Yeah.
So when time is called and you urge you still turn 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Or 0, 1, 2.
0. So whoever's turn player is 0, and then 1, 2, 3. So it would end on Pro-Ans.
But you can still like draw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not forced to finish the match.
Yeah, that's right. Because otherwise, we would be here forever.
So,
So,
what does Caban
and I
decide to
think,
do?
yeah, I think he's
He's
just
just
gonna.
gonna play the Veiling or the Resolute, or is he gonna
The
take it?
annoying thing is, since he's popping the Outlook now, if he plays Resolute, he's just not gonna pop the dagger. The
Yeah,
next turn, he's gonna do it again
yeah.
until he
That's
runs out
yeah,
of prep colors. That's why Outlook is just if an Outlook survives
yeah.
till your recollection phase, she becomes so annoying. You're gonna play
Yeah,
Resolute here. Actually, this means Sadi is killable as well, so no cards left in hand.
yeah. But it won't end the game, right? I mean, still has another chance next turn. So the thing you can do here is just to clear the board, right? Or are you going for face?
Yeah,
Not
he's
the
just gonna
board.
kill Sadi.
It's a board.
There's no point because of
Yeah.
Resolute, so he's just gonna probably. Oh, he has Incapacitate, Deflecting Edge. Pretty annoying.
So do you have any can you see any line where Kaban still wins this game?
He's probably gonna level up here.
Yeah.
So he's gonna level up,
And throw
and we'll
to
see if he draws two. If he draws Dungeon Guide, I think
Dungeon
he can
Kid.
win.
Oh no. It's a Veiling and
Oh, well, that's.
the Fairy Whispers.
I mean, he can still win if he just lasts another turn. If he can last this turn, then there's. I think if he
Well,
can
next
kill.
turn,
Oh,
Pro An
yeah.
is most probably gonna play the activate the Korhasi
I
on.
think he's gonna try and kill this Outlook here.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh no, just face. Okay,
Oh, he's going for face.
and then pass. So does he have a? He has a Veiling, right?
Yeah, so try and use the
Probably
outlook.
what I'm expecting is Veiling for one, and then like reveal probably 3 win cards or 4 win cards, level up to 3, and then Shadow Strike. So if Rowan
That
wants to draw this game, he should probably bring out Tariff Ring. So that you don't just get
you don't just get
blitzed by Shadows plus Shadow Strike. Because Shadow Strike here would come 7 plus 4 plus, so that would be 11 plus the dagger 12. So you go up to 15, then the Shadow Swing for 2 each, plus there's 3 allies or 2 more allies on board.
presenting 3 damage.
Yeah, so that means you either go Tariff here or you have to level up. But even if you level up, there's a chance he might still be able to kill you.
And then if you lose some influence if you level up, and you're not
Exactly.
gaining really anything.
He's also holding Incapacitate here, so he
That's
could.
a squirrel. So Keban would have. I think Keban would have died due to the
Oh,
squirrel.
you know, he has Incapacitate here, so I think he's gonna pop the Outlook now.
Pop the outlook, and then
And
Keban
then-
plays Veiling, and
then
then
he gets,
you
yeah.
incapacitate. So that's pre-recollection, right?
Yep.
So
Well, it would be in
response.
response to the materialization.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna bring out Tariff anyway, just to be safe.
So we say,
He can't bring out Mercenary Blade though,
Yeah.
because he won't have prep unless he has another Outlook.
so this is the usual window for activating or triggering.
But now that Tristan level to 2 has more HP,
that's just like 3, right? Yeah, so using the
okay,
outlook,
popping the. Oh no, yeah,
No.
no, he's going for Mercenary Blade. So no Outlook.
he didn't use the outlook.
Yeah, because I guess he has Inspiring Call, so he has to do it this way.
Okay.
Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't have Inspiring Call. Okay. Oh, he's gonna in response pop the dagger.
Why didn't he just use the outlook?
I think because he won't be able to bring up Mercenary Blade without
Oh, that's a Veiling.
But then yeah, you just Veiling here, and then,
And then
he really cannot kill you anymore.
incapacitate.
Even if you
the Veiling.
incapacitate this, he's still not dead because now you have to put 2 cards down. That's why it would have been better if you play the Outlook, then you would do it in pre-rec, so you would add
Yeah.
all these cards back. But he has 2 squirrels and 2 deflecting edges, so
Yeah.
I think he definitely cannot kill here. Yeah, so that should go banish, draw, do 1, do 2. Oh, he's gonna just kill the board.
So why did he use the dagger if he's just gonna clear the board? Because of the Veiling. Okay.
Yeah. So he had to. Okay, so Kaven's just
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah. There's your window.
He can't kill here because of the Tariff Ring. So
Yes.
oh, but now he gets to go level 3, and now. Oh, he didn't pop the Tariff Ring. So I think he might. Oh wait, but he has Deflecting Edge. No, but he's gonna use Shadow Strike. So Shadow Strike will get over. No, yeah, they'll get over Deflecting Edge. So. I think he.
Does the prevent That's
It still prevents it, but the important thing is that Tristan did damage because she
Yeah.
can only do it. She can only attack with shadows if she did damage. So
he didn't pop the tariff.
yeah,
He
I
might
think
be
he might
dead.
have not expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's dead. This is 7. So 7 plus dagger plus 4 from the base
So
power.
that's
So that's 12. And that's already enough to put him into
18,
18.
19, 20, 21,
Yet if he
22.
plays double deflecting edge, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so you should take the damage first from
Okay.
shadows. Yeah, and then that's game. Yeah, he knows. Even with double deflecting, it's not enough. Okay, so Caven pulled through in the end. He
So
drew Dungeon Guide for
he
30.
forgot the tariff.
Yeah.
He was telling.
I think he must have not expected the Dungeon
level
Guide.
3,
The Dungeon Guide, yeah. Wow.
Because he materialized a GCR. So
Yeah, I think he should have just popped the tariff because you would be turn 3. So
Yeah, if
you're
it's
the
a-
last turn.
yeah.
So you at least
If
you're
you
guaranteed to draw.
survive,
You're guaranteed to draw
it's a
there.
draw.
So I don't know if he forgot or he was just,
I think
or maybe they got a time extension, so maybe they had more time. I'm not sure.
when he saw the GCR, he wasn't expecting
Yeah. To draw
shadows,
Dungeon Guide.
right?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it was a really good game. Definitely shows that Tristan, even Umbra Tristan, can beat an aggro deck. Because it's actually crazy how many fogs she gets to
Yeah.
play. She gets to play Innervate,
Innervates,
Resolute
and then
Veiling.
Resolute
It's like
Veiling.
so. I think that was the issue with my deck because I wasn't playing any of those. So yeah, so
Really? So your list is a more aggressive
yeah,
list.
no, it's more turbo.
as well.
Anyway, yeah, so that's the round. So we're gonna give you our last round. It's gonna start probably soon just because time was already called. So we'll see you in a few minutes with round 12.